add us to the waitlist.
This week's specials include steak nuggets, Glen Martens at H&M, and the Cave of Wonders. Welcome to the waitlist, and thank you for joining us, my loves. Good morning. How we doing?
Hi. So good.
Good. Hi, honey.
It's been a good week.
Tell me about your weeks.
Let's see. I went to a concert last night.
Oh, you're
And yeah, it was Richie Mitch and the Coal Miners. I had not heard of them before, but our very good friend Julianne wanted someone to go with. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll go. I like music.
Cute.
And it was fabulous. Very like Midwestern folk music.
Oh, that's fun.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
It was so much fun. I had such a good time. Just like swaying. Very chill
Cute.
music.
Where was
chill
it?
vibes. Webster Hall, which I've never been to
Oh,
before.
I love it. Yeah.
I loved it. And
Great
a quick
venue.
story about that too. I had a cake pop in my purse because we also
You're welcome.
we also went to a comedy show earlier that day, and Hannah got me a cake pop, and I forgot to eat it after we left the improv show, and so
Naturally.
I'm going through security at Webster Hall, and the guy's like, "Oh, she has a cookie in her purse." I was like, "Oh my god, I totally forgot. I have a cake pop in there," and the other woman next to him was like, "It's okay, let her through. Girls got to eat."
No way.
Queen.
And then she's like, "I like your fox hair," and I was like, "I love everything about you."
Thank you so much. You're a queen.
She said, "Girls got to eat," and I was like, "That's
Yes,
so
ma'am.
true."
Is she our new best friend?
Yeah,
She thought you were so skinny.
she's so fabulous. Thank you.
Thank
Food
you.
into a concert hall?
Honestly,
Don't know what
Food.
I did.
Compliment. Concert hall.
Yeah,
they are strict there.
yeah. So I was
I
like, "Holy shit!"
Went there for a show with Laura after a shoot once, so I had my backpack with my camera in it, and they gave me such a hard time.
Oh, because professional cameras,
Yeah.
you can't bring them in.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Like I was working. Like I don't know what I can do. I can check it. I can like
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
coat check it for sure. Did they
Well-
let you do that or no?
eventually I had to ask multiple people because they were like, we coat check coats, not bags.
It's in the name.
And I was like, I understand, but a lot of New York
You can coat check
bags,
anything.
backpacks all the time.
Yeah.
And you can't just tell me no and not help me find a solution.
Right, because
Like,
I
what
was
an
like,
asshole.
I want to go into the show. It was a comedy show. It was Zachariah Porter. It was hilarious.
so fun.
And I was like, I promise I'm not going to take any photos. Like, you guys can keep it. I was like, I really don't know what you want me to do. I'm a working girl. I have my camera with me.
I'm a working girl.
Yeah.
Eventually, a nice lady let me in and check the bag.
Lovely.
Thank gosh. Like she should have done initially.
Love that. I loved the venue.
It was a man who told me no.
Naturally.
Classic. Yeah.
A white man. A white man.
Typical.
But I do. What was the band called again?
Richie Mitch and the Coal Miners.
I want to look them up.
They
I
had
love folk music.
one very viral song on TikTok, which I'm sure called Evergreen. I'm sure you know it.
Probably.
I bet.
And like I listened to it and I was like, oh, I know this song. I have this saved on a playlist. But I never went back and listened to their repertoire. And it's really good. It's just easy listening, chill, a lot of acoustic guitar
Yeah.
Love that.
and ambient vibes. Very good time.
Ooh,
Highly recommend.
sounds perfect for the season.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Me want to go
Exactly.
sit in the park, play it on a boombox.
Yeah.
Totally.
I had a crazy week. Out of nowhere, I was asked to photograph for a magazine publication for New York Bridal Fashion Week.
Really?
Which was super cool. But yeah, very last minute. Basically, like Friday, someone asked me, and the event started on Monday. And I luckily didn't have anything scheduled. So I was like, absolutely, I would love to.
Yeah.
Because there was promise of publication potentially.
That's
so
huge. Yeah, of
might
course.
Be published. I'm
We
very
must.
excited. It's called Low On Me Magazine. It's New York and LA based, like fashion magazine, and they do a bridal issue. So they're going to do bridal publication of photos from the shows. And because they are a publication, we had press access to so many events. Basically,
That's awesome.
all the major designers, bar a few. But I got to shoot at Marcarian Bride, Inez DeSanto, who did a Wicked collection.
That's so
Like a
fun.
full partnership with Wicked for Good.
No way.
She had a Glinda dress, an Elphaba dress,
Oh my
and then
God.
a few other whimsical.
I just got the chills.
It was
gotta look this up.
amazing.
I
Go on my photo page. You'll see some stuff I started posting.
What's your Instagram handle?
It's Jordan Nicola Photo, 2 N's, 2 C's. And It was amazing. It was such a cool show, really cool venue, and they had the actual Elphaba hat on display from the movie.
What?
Yeah, super cool. And then the girls that, like influencers or designers, bridal stylists that met with that designer separately after the show, like they'll do appointments throughout the week. They had a props master from the movie with the wand, Glinda's crown, and a couple other of the very special costume props that they could try on.
That's so much fun.
With the prop master from the actual movies who
That's
vetted
so cool.
the people that were allowed to touch everything, very carefully handled.
Yeah.
Like, that is so cool. I got to photograph a few different showrooms, different vintage bridal shows, and events for the week. And it was great. It was very cool. Really cool experience. It was my first bridal fashion week.
That's so cool.
It was so fun. I have not done it before. My first show was Galia Lahav, who is a really incredible designer from Israel. And Gabby wore a Galia Lahav to her wedding.
Oh, cool.
So it was cool to see what else she's doing now. And then Lindsay texted me, my best friend Lindsay, that she's looking at Galia Lahav for her wedding too. I was like, these are the dresses that really stood out in person to me, that I loved. It was so fun. It was a very hectic week, but Bridal Fashion Week is a lot more collaborative, a lot more positive energy because it's wedding industry.
It's love.
It's love.
It's love.
And it's all about
It's
love.
happiness and beauty.
It's all love.
And magic.
And magic and lace and glitter and tulle and organza and gorgeous dresses. Energy just top tier.
That sounds more fun than regular fashion
So
week.
much more
That
fun.
is the industry that I eventually want to be in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really
Bridal.
think you should. Allie was like, next year with Jaycie and her Flower Girl line.
100%.
Wait, are you doing Allie's flower girl dress?
Yes. I'm doing
Chandler!
Allie's daughter's Chandler. I'm doing her flower girl dress because
So
how old
fun.
is Chandler now?
She's 10.
She's 10, right. So a lot of flower girl dresses are so baby.
Yes.
And way too
So
like
baby.
girly. So she was like, can you make me something that's just a little more adult? Because Chandler's
Totally.
and her like they're fashionistas.
Yes.
So
Very
she
much.
was like, make me something that like has the feel of a more adult, sophisticated dress, but obviously
Yeah.
still for a child.
Right.
Make it more colorful. And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys been doing
Yeah,
design stuff?
I started some sketching. I still need to do like finalized stuff. Once we nail down designs, I'll go shopping for
Amazing.
fabrics
Yeah,
and
she's so excited.
trims. I cannot wait. It's so cute and so cool. So I'm really excited to be doing it. Hi, Ali.
Yeah, and I
Allie.
messaged her because she's going to be a bride in April. So I said that would have been so perfect for you and Chandler to come up here during it to do some like shopping and appointments. But it was so last minute for me that
Yeah.
Yeah.
it wasn't going to happen this time. But it was super fun. And also, side note, all these events, there's so much more like parties. So everywhere you go,
fun.
champagne, drinks, caviar, things. Very fun.
I love that.
I had a great time.
Not to sound like a total cheese ball, but so proud of us. Like that, it sounds cheesy, but it's so cool. Like I was thinking earlier today, as I was very hungover from my rap party, I'm like, oh my gosh, my high school self would be so proud of me right now. I feel the same about you guys.
You went
I'm
to
like,
a show rap party.
I did. I had my rap party last night. I had a really cool, happy week. I was like very proud of myself. Like I started Pilates this week, which is huge.
Snaps.
Thank you. It's amazing. I'm so happy. I went to a pumpkin patch on a rooftop and got a pumpkin. And it
Okay.
was also like a fall festival, which was cute. They had
Where?
games in Long Island City. LIC.
I didn't know that was happening that close to me. I need to go.
Yeah, I found it on TikTok because I realized I wanted to do a lot of things. And I feel this pressure in October. Jaycie and I were talking about it the other day. You only have 4 weekends.
I was
Right.
just
in October
saying this with Alex.
to
at
do
home.
things, and like
Yeah.
you blink and the first one's gone, and then you have 3, but then
Yeah.
one is Halloween, so you want to do it before then. Like it can get a little overwhelming, and I just started scrolling on TikTok trying to find pumpkin patches. I was like, are there pumpkin carving classes at like a beer garden where I could just go and they have it?
Exactly.
That's so specific, and I'm sure it exists.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, it did at this really amazing place. They shut down. They had 2 locations. They had one in Fight Eye and one in Flatiron, and they shut down.
Annoying.
But that's what I was looking for, and I'm like, okay, I know something's out here. I'm gonna find it, and I found this one, and it was $30 for 2 tickets and 1 pumpkin.
Dang.
That's great.
It was
That's not bad at all.
right?
And on the rooftop, so it's outside.
Cute.
Yes,
That's
and
so fun.
it was so much fun. And then Saturday, I had my wrap party for my show. We were wrapping up my latest project. It's not my project, but it's a show that I'm on, and we're wrapping, and it was a blast. I drank too much, as we do.
Celebration.
Yes, it was a blast. All my coworkers I have the best team in the world. We were just laughing and smiling and cackling, and then they showed us a little reel of like a sneak peek of what the show's gonna look like.
Fun.
And our star was there, which was really cute because they're not always there. And she was so happy and so excited, and it was a great environment.
You said you really liked the team you had this time.
It's such a game changer. I've never made it to the end of a show and not been incredibly burnt out. Like, I still can't believe it's almost over. I feel still a little bread-eyed, bushy-tailed.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's keep going.
Right.
Like,
Season 2.
Exactly. I'm like, season 2, please. And it was awesome. And I also smoked part of a joint. I haven't smoked in a hot minute.
Welcome back.
And I felt so adult. I'm like, at a rap party. And
It's legal here. Do it.
Ski.
yeah. It was so cute.
Did the pigeons bring it?
The pigeons delivered it
Oh my
safe
God.
and sound.
Oh my God.
That would have been such a good idea
Right.
to carry your pigeon blunts. And I woke up this morning. I fell asleep with a bag of Smart Food popcorn next to me. Unopened because I didn't even get to open it. 'Cause I was
It was
so
too hard. I picture you in bed just like, I can't get it.
And then I turned on the lamp to focus, and then I fell asleep.
Focus?
So I woke up
I
with
gotta get this bag
a
open.
bag of popcorn
I
next
need the
to me
light.
and the lamp on.
Hell yeah.
And I got up out of bed, and I was like, all right, I need some liquid IV, Advil, because I'm a grown-up. Like, that's a rule I have with myself, is I'm like, all right, if we're going to drink on a school night, I'm going to be responsible. And although I will be hungover, I know what I need to do. I know I need a Powerade, a liquid IV, something. I need Advil, and then we're going.
Yeah.
So that's what I did this morning, and I was not feeling great. And I'm like, I'm so proud of myself. This is so cool.
So
Amazing.
What a good problem to have. Little Hannah's
Exactly.
very proud of me right now.
Jordan, what's
Very.
your hangover cure?
Hair of the dog.
Really?
Crazy.
It helps
People like you are
so
crazy.
much. You don't understand it really, because what you don't
I'm drunk
understand
right
about
now.
being hungover is that the quickest way to fix it
is to get drunk again?
it's being hungover is being in a state of
Withdrawal?
That is what it is. That's
if you
why
just keep drinking.
So
So you
if you
so
give
just
your
a little
body
bit.
a little bit of alcohol, like half a shot of something or a beer or a cider,
That's crazy.
you will feel better almost immediately.
That makes
It
me
is a
wanna vomit.
proven
That's so funny.
thing.
You're literally inoculating yourself the day after.
yes.
That's so funny.
Yes.
But then after that,
cider sounds
it will
nice
be
to wake up to.
17 beverages.
Naturally.
Coffee,
Yeah.
juice, club soda, Dr. Pepper,
Ginger ale.
ginger
good
ale, a
soda,
smoothie, every beverage,
Every beverage.
and
Yeah.
alcoholic drinks. as well.
I am a milkshake person. If I can
Really?
go get like a Five
Interesting.
Guys milkshake, then I'm good. If I don't have access to a milkshake, a glass of milk.
I love that.
You are so glass of milk.
You are so glass of milk.
And they've always called me that.
Under the dictionary next to Jaycie is a picture of a glass of whole milk.
100%. Ice cold.
Ice cold.
Ice cold with milk. That's amazing. My mom has this theory. Hi, Mom. It's worked for me every time. This is not real medical advice.
This
So
is
don't
science.
come to us for medical advice or do.
Our doctor.
Because this works for me. But anytime I felt like out of it or yucky or I feel really run down, my mom has told me for years, like, you need a burger. You need to go get a burger with a
Grease.
bun. You need all the vegetables on it. Like, get everything you can. Cheese, sauces, everything. And just
Classic
eat
vegetables.
a burger. Classic vegetables. I always feel great after.
Really? I can't
It's like
do
a
grease.
reset. It will, I mean, also, her thing is, too, it needs to be a good quality burger. She's
Fair.
like, don't go get like a cheap little fast food burger, anything. Go to Five Guys. Go to, like, for me, what I think of is 7th Street. Like, go get
Yeah,
a good
smash
patty,
burger.
Yeah.
good meat, and just eat a burger. It's helped me reset every single time I've done it.
See, if I'm really hungover, I'm not eating. There's
Yeah.
no way I'm eating for hours until I feel a little bit normal.
Yeah.
Then I can eat. I do not wake up hungry at all if I'm hungover.
Yeah. I can't eat a thing.
Yeah.
And if I do, it's got to be like bread.
Yeah, crackers, bread,
Milk and bread.
ramen.
A butter
maybe.
bagel is a good one.
That
Butter
is a good
bagel.
one.
Plain
I could do
bagel with
that.
butter is
Yeah.
a great post-hangover
Butter.
breakfast. Yeah.
Solid choice.
Exactly. You know what? I think a glass of milk to drink sounds so good right now.
Hell yeah.
So grab your glass of milk,
Hell
grab
yeah.
your coffee, grab your cocktail, because it's happy hour somewhere. Because we're going to ease into our day today with our Martini Tiny Stories.
Heck yeah.
Cheers.
All right. I have a lovely little story about how H&M is partnering with Glenn Martens for a collection.
Gargy.
Tell me
Yeah.
more.
So Glenn Martens is a fashion designer. Started his career at Jean Paul Gaultier. He's been the creative director for brands like Diesel and then Y Project more recently. And now he's taking over for John Galliano at Maison Margiela. So that's huge.
Oh, that's huge.
That's huge. Galliano dressed Zendaya at the Met Gala a couple years ago.
Yep.
2 different
my
outfits. It
gosh.
was absolutely insane. And Glenn Martens has also dressed people for the Met Gala, such as Kylie Minogue, Dove Cameron. He's a really big name.
Oh, he's a big dog.
Big dog. Big,
That's
big dog.
awesome.
And his designs are so out there and they are very theatrical. So looking at this collection was like, okay, H&M's going crazy with this, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
He has a lot of deconstructed knits, a lot of re-engineered denim, tartan printed silk skirts, and then paired with all of these in the promo that I saw is his massive oversized thigh-high boot.
Ooh.
They're just insane and they're fabulous. I can't wait to go into H&M and maybe buy something. It's still not, it's not
No,
going to be cheap.
100%.
And it's probably going
Right.
to still be in like the $100 range, but still for Glenn Martens, that's absolutely nuts.
Yeah, especially
Yes.
if there's a really cool piece or two. Like,
Yeah.
that's worth it.
100%. And like we're living in this age of collaborations and I'm so excited for this one. Louis Vuitton did a collaboration with a Japanese artist, Takashi Murakami, Balenciaga paired with Under Armour, Skims with K-pop star Rosé. Like there's collaborations happening all the time. Like that's so normal.
Yeah.
And so this one just stuck out to me as something that's very exciting and cool and different.
And H&M does these types of designer collaborations every few years.
Yep.
And they're always actually very good.
I love H&M. I go there a good bit, but I always count on them for really solid basics.
Yeah.
At least sometimes I find a little statement piece or something if I need something for New Year's or an event. But to have a brand that's more like safe and secure and minimal.
Right.
Partner with this guy who dresses people.
It's
or
all statement pieces.
this guy, how dare I? Glenn.
This guy. This
Sorry.
guy.
Guy over here.
Mr.
Glenn.
Glenn Martens.
Yeah, like that sounds like an amazing collaboration.
Yeah.
Like
And to
it's
also
way different. It's not two people who are similar who are coming together. It's like very different tastes.
Yeah. And to see somebody that designs such intricate things come to a place like H&M, like you said,
Yeah.
when you see things on the runway, oftentimes we think there's no possible way anyone could wear that. You know, there's so many things that are so
Yeah.
elaborate and crazy. But you'd be surprised at how wearable something is if you really just break it down by the individual pieces. So if you see the promo for this, you're going to see like everything's layered in your face, all of this denim, all these crazy boots, and you think this is so intense. But I'm sure once you go into the store and you look on the rack, you're going to see these individual pieces and you're going to see how wearable they actually are.
Excited to see it.
Yeah, me too.
That's going to be great.
I remember I really loved the Balmain collab with H&M. That was a few years ago. I feel like that and then the Alexander Wang they did also.
Those are fab.
It's, yeah, like they're pushing that level of runway fashion,
Yeah.
which is very cool.
It's very exciting. Can't wait to see it.
Amazing.
Can't wait to buy it.
I love that.
I'll be in stores.
I'll be in store. I'll see you there.
H&M, you gained a customer
We will go back to fast fashion for this moment.
for this moment. Yeah,
For Glenn.
I'll get one piece.
And speaking of fabulous people, Sabrina Carpenter was the host and performer of SNL this weekend. Wanted to just give a quick shout out to that. So
She needs it.
no one's talking about it. So
I was going to say, I don't even know if I realized. How'd she do? Tell me about it.
she did great. I just love her.
Yeah.
I think she's adorable.
Yeah.
I think her brand that she's now created is fabulous.
Yeah.
Her voice is incredible.
Of an angel.
Yeah. Like her little yodel Obsessed. They sometimes do that where they have a musical guest and they host the same time.
Yeah.
She has been such a champion on SNL and really works well with their team, and her level of comedy in her music
I love that.
is a good pairing.
Yeah.
So it works, and she's very capable of doing it. She started with singing Man-Child, and she had it set up like Grease when they're in the sleepover.
That's so
And she just had her little underwear costume and a little t-shirt that said Live from New York. It was
Cute.
very
That's so
fun.
cute.
With the
Her
live band.
storytelling and her music videos is always so incredible.
It's incredible.
It's always a
Yeah.
reference to a movie or something. It's always very like old timey. It's fabulous.
She
Either-
is really an artist through
Yes.
and through. Like everything
Yeah,
she
she's a
touches
student
is
to
intentional.
film.
Yeah.
And she loves like horror movies
Yeah.
as well as classics. And she loves Grease. She loves Mamma Mia. She
Was she-
references those a lot.
Sorry, was she also the musical guest?
Yeah.
Oh, so she was the
Yeah,
host
she was the
and the
duo.
musical. Oh,
Yes.
I love that.
Then she did her monologue, which was very funny. She made it a lot about her album cover, how people didn't really get it, and how it was just a misunderstanding. Like, she plays it
Classic
very light.
mix-up.
Exactly. And then she's like, and guys, she's like, everyone calls me a horn dog pop star, but I'm not just horny. I'm also sexually charged. And-
Incredible. Yeah, lean into it.
and
girl.
she
That's what
just
does.
leans into
Love
it, and
it.
she's like, but I also like to read, and my favorite book is the encyclopedia, and it's very big and hard. It's just so
That's
like
great.
she's great. She feeds into the
Yeah.
madness, and it was great. She also did like a girl boss seminar sketch that was funny, prompting fans to express like showing the sabotage and frustration on social media about her overtly sexy content or songs, and just basically being like, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, exactly.
this
That's
is
exactly what
me.
I'm trying to do.
Exactly.
So you got the point.
So you get it.
So you
Right.
get the message. Great.
So you get it.
Yeah.
They did a bunch of skits. She did some with Marcelo,
Of course.
hilarious,
Our king.
with Bo and Yang, and then she also performed "Nobody's Son," which is such a fun song. And she did like a karate theme. She does this cute little like "That boy is corrupt," chicka-ta, and like whoop, and like so she was like smacking the boards,
Oh,
like,
that's
breaking them.
fun.
It was very fun.
That's creative. I like
She's
that.
just it's just fun. It's
Yeah.
just girly. It's
girly,
fun.
it's fun.
But on top of that, she's so mega talented.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a showman for
She's
sure.
a showman, and her acting side is able to come back out in the sketches.
Yeah.
And it's just she's the perfect person to do the duo of hosting. And it
Totally.
was just so fun. And it reminded me a lot more of like we were talking about how SNL kind of is trying to find itself again.
Yeah.
It's like this is the right direction.
Totally.
Find the people that are talented, but in a way that contributes to your show. Like
Yeah.
they are also funny and they enjoy the skits and they like being there.
Yeah.
So you can tell because the whole cast is having a great time.
Right.
Yeah.
Audience is having a great time.
She's so creative. How can you not?
So creative. She like went into the audience and was like, "See, I like talking to regular people." And she'd go up to the guys that were sitting obviously with girlfriends.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, what's your name?" This one guy was like, "Will." She's like, "What a creative and sexy name, Will."
Yeah,
It was entertaining. It was cute. Her costumes were fabulous.
Of course.
I have no
Her
doubt.
glam is incredible. She did a bunch of different wigs, a bunch of different sets.
I like her bangs.
I love her bangs.
Bangs.
I cut my bangs last year because of her bangs.
Yeah.
Like, I love them. And it was just fun. And she is totally doubling down on her sexiness, her need to be in that space of sexy pop star.
Yeah.
That is actually also intelligent and putting out good music that is
Yeah.
thoughtful and well written.
Right. And if people are going to sexualize you anyway, the second that you start to do it for yourself is when people are like, hey, that's weird.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why she's getting so much clapback on this album is because she's doing it for herself.
Right.
And people don't like that. They're like, no,
Yeah.
let me sexualize these pop stars on my own time.
Right.
Because you're not supposed to like it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be into it, and they're
Yeah.
mad that she's into it.
I think something that we don't even realize is so ingrained in us, but if you kind of like zoom out of life and look at stuff, you see that in history and film, wherever in life, stereotypically, I guess, we associate sexual sexual promiscuity with trashiness and no morals and all this stuff. So when we're seeing someone like Sabrina, who is classy, kind, a good person, but is so sexy, I feel like that's why people get so bent out of shape, because they're like, no, you're sexy, I'm supposed to think you're disgusting.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're trying to prove that she's gross, which is
and it's
hard
like,
to do.
No, she's beautiful, she has amazing costumes, she's an artist, she's making money, she's, I don't know if I already said successful, but she's great. And I think people don't know how to feel, because they're like, wait, but you're supposed to be trash.
No, they can't.
I'm supposed to say you're trashy and you're slutty and you're gross, but you're
I'm
not
supposed to
any of those
sexualize you
things
in my own mind.
Yeah.
You can't do it for yourself.
They can't accept that women like sex.
Yeah. And that we, and like classy, successful women can like sex.
Right.
Like not just a hoa.
Exactly.
Or like anything that they want to call women.
Kinks and
Totally.
we like it.
And we like it.
Like
for
it.
yourself.
The one funny thing that I noticed was that Variety Magazine posted their article and they titled it Sabrina Carpenter sings 2 F words uncensored on SNL.
What?
And it's like, are you kidding?
This is what you picked out.
This is what you picked out. And it was
Interesting.
in Nobody's Son, she says, he sure fucked me up in her little bridge. Obviously, East Coast is live. And it's live West Coast too, but I guess since they're on a delay, they were able to cut it out.
Yeah.
But it didn't cut out on the East Coast.
Interesting.
And like, it's another thing. People are just like, oh, they usually avoid profanity on SNL because whatever, it's a major broadcast.
Relax.
It's on at midnight.
You have to write a whole
It is
article
not
about
prime
this.
time. It's not, let them be. It's
Literally.
Peacock.
Also, it's
a late
it's
night
the F
comedy
word.
show.
Like, we say fuck all the time.
Yeah.
And you know who says it a lot? Miranda Cosgrove.
Miranda Cosgrove.
I do cuss a little. Probably fuck. But yeah, I just thought that was a funny I thought that was a very funny title. Like, why is that what you picked out?
Yeah, negative Nancy's. What the hell?
Once again, like,
Sally Soul Suckers.
can we not focus on the right things here?
100%.
But it
And
was fun, and if you didn't catch it, you should watch it.
I feel like Sabrina also is so great when it comes to SNL because she has I think unintentionally created an amazing character with Domingo. And for her to have a standing character on SNL that can be used again and again that the crowd loves is huge. Season regulars don't get that.
Yeah.
Like it has to be such brilliance put together perfectly.
Right.
And she nailed that.
Exactly.
100%.
Speaking of successful women, Skims has dropped a new product this week and it's thongs with pubic hair.
Hell yeah.
It is fake pubic hair.
Yep.
On little teeny tiny thongs. It was inspired by like this 1970s kind of campaign. They were playing around with the phrase, does the carpet match the drapes? And they say, quote, with this iconic new panty, your carpet can be whatever color you want it to be.
Love that.
That was really hard to say because you guys don't know this, but panty is one of my least favorite words.
Me too.
In the world. And I just
Same.
had to say it and I didn't realize I had to.
I hate the word
Interesting.
panties.
I hate it.
Panties?
I say underwear.
I say underwear.
Yeah, I don't say it in
Or
my
I
real
specify. I'll
life.
say like cheekies or bikinis
Right,
or
thongs.
thongs. Yeah, I specify. I don't ever say it. I'm like, oh God, I just said that word. Ew. It comes in 12 colors and variations from straight hair to curly hair, blonde hair, brown hair, black hair. It's wild.
It's insane.
I don't know why they did this. I know that she kind of does do some unique stuff with Skims. She's had the nipple bras. She's had the sculpting face masks. This is a unique one. It's covering a different region than the bra, so she's covering a lot of space with the unique products. But she also just launched Nike Skims. Why can't we just ride that high for a minute? A part of me is like, no, just stay with this really iconic brand moment you're having.
Right.
A part of me wants to just be like, oh, you could have waited a little for the...
Yeah, because it's kind
underwear.
of falling into, exactly, like crossing over into that.
Well, it's
collab.
probably like, shock value in order to get her name even higher than it already is in the public eye. And
Totally.
It'll just drive sales up for the Nike collab anyways. It's a way to get
totally.
people to your site for sure.
Very true. Yeah.
And they're honestly fun looking.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy one because I think that sounds itchy,
Yes.
but
That
It's
was my
probably
thought.
fine on the inside. It's
well,
probably just the
yes.
outside.
I was gonna say, but what if it like tickles your thighs?
My first thought
Like
was,
how long is it?
so if you already have a bush,
You don't need a merkin if you have a bush.
right? So maybe it's for the girls who like to be bald, but then sometimes maybe want to cosplay with a bush.
Totally. It's also like a merkin
cosplay.
is a very regularly used piece of, I guess, clothing. I don't even know what to call it. Just
Garment.
garment. Right. In like sex work. So maybe she's trying to push into that arena.
Perchance.
That's an interesting take. Yeah.
It's so wild.
It's
and
funny.
it's also already sold out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Incredible. Yeah.
It sold out
Makes sense.
almost immediately. If you bought a pair, please let us know which one you got.
Send us a pic.
Send us a pic in your merkin.
In your merkin thong.
I'm so curious. Please let us know which one you got. Let us know why you got it. Did you get it for the bit, or did you get it because you're like, I want to wear this on date night. I want to spice things up a bit. Like,
Right.
I'm
So
so
true.
curious if you bought it for genuine reasons, what that is.
The one TikTok I saw that cracked me up was a redhead
God.
girl.
I think I know what
And
you're about
She
to
was
say.
like, "My culture is not for appropriating."
That's so funny.
So it's like, if you're not a redhead, you can't get the red.
That's so
fire crotch
funny.
song.
I've seen girls saying that. It's so
I
good.
love that.
Yeah.
I love
It's
that.
so good.
Funny. Oh, and quickly, speaking of thongs,
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Some leftovers?
thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk leftovers real fast about that.
Alrighty, speed around about the Victoria's Secret fashion show. It was one of our stories last week. We were so excited to see Angel Reese walk in it. Not only did Angel Reese walk in it, they had Suni Lee, one of our gymnasts, our
Love.
Olympic gymnast, walk
Love Suni
in
Lee.
it. She's amazing. She did so great. Angel did really, really great. Barbie Ferreira from Euphoria walked.
Yes. She
That
looked
surprised me.
amazing. She looked amazing.
She looked so good. They did their, there used to be 4 sections where it was like your 3 Victoria's Secret sections, and then you had a pink.
Yep.
And that's kind of how it went. And you had your 4 performers. This time, I believe they had 5 or 6 sections. I don't think most people walked twice. I know some people did, but not everybody walked twice.
Mm-hmm.
They seemed like they had a lot more girls compared to the one I've seen in the past.
Yes.
They also did it at the Navy Yard again, but it was not industrial looking at all. It
No,
looked
it was
amazing.
Much better.
It was a production.
Yes.
I couldn't stop watching it. I turned it on while I was putting away clothes. I ended up sitting down. I was like, I'm going to just enjoy this because I couldn't stop watching it. It was
Fun.
amazing. The outfits were amazing. No
Fantasy bra?
Fantasy bra.
fantasy bra, but they had a whole section. It was so cool how they divvied it up. They had a whole section that was kind of themed black lingerie and like diamonds.
Yeah.
It was very sparkly. It was amazing. That was my
Candace.
favorite one. Candace looked amazing.
Oh my god. Her
Ashley Graham was in that one.
Her ass.
Like the booties.
The booty, but Candace Swanepoel specifically, the videos of her walking in slow motion.
Oh
like,
my
that
gosh.
is an ass.
She did.
That's America's ass.
That's America's ass.
They did so good. I noticed so many booties. Like the outfits were really shaped to dip under their behinds.
Yeah.
And show off the thongs, which was like beautifully done. Like
Yeah.
another way to do it. Also, Amelia Gray. Do you know Amelia Gray?
No?
Yeah.
She is the daughter. She's a model.
Great.
She stands alone. She's a model. She's also the daughter of one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, who I love and adore, Lisa Rinna.
Lisa
Rinna.
Lisa Rinna's
I know that one.
amazing. Yes, Lisa Rinna. And then she has 2 daughters, Amelia and Delilah. Amelia is modeling and she's doing really big things. Amelia walked in it. I did not think she had a great walk. It was very clunky to me. It
Oh, I think
stood
I
out
have
amongst
seen
the
videos.
crowd.
Yeah.
Her outfit, amazing. Her face, amazing. Her poses at the end of the aisle, which is like the money shot that
Yeah.
you need to give, was amazing.
The what?
Isn't that what it's the money shot?
I'm keeping that one in.
I don't know the
Everyone message Hannah, tell her what a money shot is.
with pictures.
Don't Urban Dictionary.
Don't send
it.
pictures. don't send pictures.
It was great. She did so good. Everybody did really, really well. The performers were really great. How they had them sectioned.
Yeah.
They also let the performers walk. If they,
Yeah,
I guess if they wanted to.
Carol
That's
G
cool.
was
Carol G,
so hot.
Madison Beer, they had their own whole moment. Like, not only did they hop in line, the girls were walking off and they got to go put on wings.
and
That's so
walk.
fun.
It
was
was
cool.
so kind and collaborative. Like, it was really a whole production. It wasn't just the fashion show. They were
Yeah.
highlighting
well,
the
that's always what it
singers.
was supposed
Yeah.
to be, was a whole production.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And
it
it
felt
I'm
more.
glad that they kind of got that back a little bit.
totally, they nailed it. I was incredibly impressed with how they did it.
I agree. And
learned
I was
from
going to
last year.
note that too. I loved that Carol G performed. Her set and the walks during that was one of my favorites. The red,
The red.
glitter sequence, the red metallic wings.
They had a whole red section.
Bella Hadid's walk in that red outfit was
Insane.
insane. The hair throughout the show, I love how bouncy it was.
was so good.
It was so 2005. It was major swoop bang, major bouncy, straight swoop hair. And I really enjoyed Carol G performing. And then she goes back, puts on her wings, comes out, does a walk.
All by herself.
was
Walked the whole thing.
awesome.
She looked amazing. It was so
Wow.
cool. Like, they really wanted everybody to be a winner. It was
Yeah.
built for everybody, not just the models, which was really fun.
I
That's
loved
so fun.
Madison Beer. I thought Twice fell flat.
one of their girls wasn't even performing. If you looked,
Yeah,
she
she was,
wouldn't
like,
raise her
not-
arm. Like she didn't.
Something was
care.
wrong.
I don't
I
think she
think-
felt good.
I've seen that before recently where like that specific performer is not doing the dances and is kind of like boycotting it.
Oh, that's
Really?
really, yeah.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I've heard this about twice before.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Twice to my knowledge before this.
And it sounded like they were singing off key for a lot of it. They couldn't get it together.
It did surprise me how their performance ended up
Yeah.
going.
And then
Interesting.
Missy Elliott had
And
a
they were-
whole concert.
She did. Nobody walked with Missy
Nobody
Elliott.
walked. She just did 3 songs
Yep.
and had a
Holy
full
shit.
stage. Her dancers worked harder than anybody
Yes.
at the show.
They were killing it. Costumes were amazing.
Like imagine
Was
trying to
it-
keep up to get your freak on and then lose control and like just over and hitting. Holy crap, I'm breathing for you.
I'm assuming that the costumes that the dancers were wearing were probably also Victoria's Secret outfits.
They were just
No.
onesies.
They were like
No?
clown onesies, black and
feel
white.
like that's
they
a
were
missed
so cool.
opportunity.
It was.
then.
That was the only thing that was a little weird.
If you have
was-
no models walking, you should put the clothing on your dancers.
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
thing where I said
it
to
could have
my-
been, but I just don't know. They looked like black and white, like really avant-garde kind of like
Yeah.
clown
just like
performers.
Harlequin.
and the first
Kind of.
ones were metallic silver morph suits.
Okay. Yeah.
Now sold at a Victoria's Secret.
Right,
Museum.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it was the only part that I was like, okay, well, that was a Missy Elliott concert. Glad we all went to the Victoria's Secret fashion show that opened for Missy Elliott.
Exactly.
Incredible.
But Law Roach during Missy Elliott stole the show.
It was so good.
Also, Dylan Sprouse, always there for Barbara Palvin.
Do you see the pins?
Proud
love-
husbands.
I love them.
So cute.
Did you see the pins he was giving away?
No.
So she just had a big surgery for endometriosis, and he was giving away endometriosis awareness pins on
Holy
the carpet
shit.
to the interviewers.
He's such a king, honestly.
It, like makes me want
He
to cry.
really is. They're
Yes,
so
chef.
good.
And she is, I think, my favorite, most beautiful model right now.
Yeah.
Or my favorite angel, I would
Yes.
say right now.
Yeah, the angels.
Also, something, my last little bit that I noticed today, I don't know if they've ever done it in the past. So, wings is the thing. They are angels, angels wear wings. I noticed in this show, and it took me a minute to realize it, they were doing halos on some of the girls. They were doing headpieces.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, I just thought it was like a creative decision. And I kept seeing a couple of like circular artwork halos, not an
Yes.
actual heavenly like animated movie halo,
Yeah.
but like if you study art,
Yeah, like a portrait.
yes,
Portrait
the
halo,
gold
yeah. Religious
halo that's
portrait.
painted around people's heads. They did that. So
that's really
so if
cool,
you didn't get
actually.
wings,
Yeah.
you might have gotten a halo, and
We're
they
going
were
for the
huge.
biblically accurate.
Angels.
And they were so sparkly and stunning. And I'm like, oh, I love the halo touch.
That creative direction is really smart.
Yeah.
They nailed it. Also, kind of bummed this happened in our backyard, and I didn't see any busy cars. I
No.
didn't hear it.
Oh,
No.
I know.
Like, I saw nothing. I didn't even realize it was in the Navy Yard.
Yeah. I think because it's so big and there's so many different accesses to it.
Yeah.
You can't
Probably.
even see the cars.
Was it in the greenhouse or just like different industry building?
I have no clue at
It's
all.
like a
I only know
giant venue.
it was
Okay.
huge. I didn't think it was the Navy Yard just because we were saying last year's looked more industrial.
Yeah.
They opened and it looked like old times in a sense. It was full glam, big, beautiful stage.
Yeah. They've definitely learned from their mistake last year.
Yes. Whoever
Yes.
was in charge of it this year nailed
Oh, and Jasmine
it.
Took's opening, pregnant, first pregnant
Oh, yeah.
woman to
I saw that
open
look.
the show. Unbelievable. That whole collection too with the pearls,
Yes.
really gorgeous work.
She got her own moment totally too.
The only other critique I had was that during Pink section, which always is more ready to wear,
Yeah.
it just didn't really have a theme.
No, it didn't.
And that's what I miss most from Pink section or the show in general was more themes,
Fair.
more like
Yeah.
overtly obvious themes. But that's okay because you do more avant-garde stuff and
Yeah.
it was just a more ready to wear. I did love Quen Blackwell walking in it. I didn't even recognize her at first. I didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
I'm like, get it, queen.
And the athletes walked in
And the
in pink, but Angel didn't, which I thought was interesting.
No,
Angel was
'cause-
the one after.
Yep.
Interesting.
But she
looked
closed
so
it.
good.
And she looked great.
She
and her
looked
booty
good.
was amazing.
How did Alex Consani do?
Oh, gorgeous.
Great.
She walked in the
I love
red
her.
section with Carol G. Holy crap. the
Fabulous.
outfit.
I actually
she walked
liked
in
her
another
second
one too.
I liked
Yeah.
her second one better. She was in the all black and diamonds
Yes. Yeah.
section. I just didn't love that they put her in silk cargo pants for the red one. I thought just the red cargo pants stood out, not in the best way amongst the other looks.
Okay,
Because
fair.
we weren't in pink. We weren't in a ton of clothing yet.
Right. It was more covered.
Yeah, it was a little more covered, but she can make anything work. And it just takes me back to my America's Next Top Model days.
Yes.
Where it's like your job is to present this clothing
Right.
Yes.
to the world and to show the product off. Even though I'm watching for Alex and I'm watching for the models and the angels, it's still like she still nailed that.
Right.
And she looked damn good, and those satin cargo pants looked great.
Yep. And once again, they put Adriana Lima in a really tight mesh bodysuit. She looked good. It was better than last year's, and her other outfits were amazing, so it didn't matter. But I was like, why do we keep doing this to Adriana Lima? And I do love that all of the angels continuously do the show. That does say a lot about the brand.
Totally.
And
It was fabulous.
It was fabulous.
Proud of them.
Very. And I can't wait to see them hopefully keep leveling up like this if they're going to keep doing it in the future.
Yeah. It made me want to buy the sparkly diamondy merch.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It looks
Agreed.
so good. I'm like, oh, if I'm going to spend money on really fun lingerie, I want it to be this one that's covered in diamonds.
Yeah.
We better go to the mall.
There's Applebee's by it.
I was going to say, you know what they have at a mall?
And Applebee's.
The
9 times
Cheesecake
out of 10.
Factory.
I gotta see the Eye of Sauron at Cheesecake Factory.
You think our table's ready?
I don't know. I should probably go speak to a manager.
That's a good idea.
This is Speak to the Manager, where we, the managers, listen to what you, the listeners, have written in. Do you have a service industry horror story? Are you an expert in any of the topics we've shared so far or will share later and want to give additional info and satiate our thirst for knowledge? Do you have deep questions that can only be answered by 3 women in their late 20s and early 30s? Please write in. You can find the link in our bio.
Amazing. So we have 2 submissions today. First one is a question for us. A question with a story. Our listener said, my sister is having her first boy. The whole nursery is sad beige, and she thinks it's groundbreaking. Do I tell her to stop, or do I just leave her alone in her sad beige world?
That baby's gonna grow up thinking he's colorblind.
Truly, that is the first point.
When that child sees color, they're
Yeah.
going to be so shocked. You're setting up your kid for visual failure.
Yeah.
Truly.
It's not groundbreaking. I think you do have a talk with your sister instead of just like passive aggressively buying colorful books and stuff. Like sounds like she would hide it, but
Yeah.
like
So
store it in a
true.
bookshelf somewhere. I think you do tell your sister, but if this was a friend, I think I would let them be to an extent. I'd be like, no, okay, you have. If it was you guys, I would tell you.
Yeah.
but because we're very, very, very close. Like
There's
best
a level
friends.
of friendship there.
But yeah, if it was just like a regular friend, a good friend, I'd let them do their thing. I'd be like, all right,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
would
going to take
talk
up my
shit.
day. And then I'll talk shit when I leave.
I'll talk shit behind your back.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. But if it's my sister, I'm going to say, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, and
Yeah.
I do love a creamy beige.
There's ways to have aesthetic like that and
course.
implement it in your life. But if aesthetic is more important than like your child having a fun,
Stimulating.
colorful, stimulating room, then something's wrong
Right.
with your brain.
And I think that too, because I love a classic, I love a beige, but I can't even fathom being pregnant with a child and creating a nursery and just avoiding all color.
Right,
Right.
because how many books are you not buying for your child because they just don't look cute?
Right.
Totally.
Or
Or
stuffed
toys.
animals.
You're telling me I can't buy
pictures.
Goodnight Moon
Right.
because it's green?
I need
No
to get
rainbow
it
fish?
custom
No rainbow
printed
fish.
in a beige cover.
The Giving Tree?
Totally.
Honestly, actually, it might be that. She might even just like be reprinting
Oh, the
like
classics.
in-
Oh, I wouldn't
in
be
gray.
surprised.
Yeah.
Or buying like the very fancy versions.
That does sound actually kind of cool. Bookbinding is fun. So
Binding is fun,
if you're
and that would be
rebinding your
cool.
books to look like that, then
That's
like
cool.
fine, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it's more of a you're taking away this fun atmosphere from your child.
Let the rest of your house be sad beige. Make the room
Yeah.
have some
And
razzle dazzle.
also-
And you can still have accents
Pastels.
of cream and pastels. And it sounds like when girls do this, I feel like they want the calmness of aesthetics. Like how millennials,
Yeah.
we have very gray, white, beige
That's true.
houses because a lot of our parents had like bright everything and
Maximalist.
hoarders and
Yes.
china cabinets and like had
Crazy
excess.
curtains and yellow toilets.
Yes. And then millennials came around and were like, everything's gray and white. And parents are like, why? And I'm like,
I'm
why don't you
overstimulated.
clean out your house?
Yeah.
Like,
My brain can't handle it.
Yeah, so we're ending up being that way for the next generation, like without even thinking about it.
Right.
Like you're carrying that on.
Yeah, and I think that's a way that you can talk to your sister
Yeah.
in a like nice, comforting way, and just asking like, "Hey, totally understand where you're coming from. Maybe like one color."
Yeah, pick something. Also, my thought goes to when you have baby showers and people give you gifts, are you telling people they can only get certain colors? 'Cause
Probably.
that's not going to happen. Like,
Totally.
your especially family, older family, great aunts, grandmas, they don't give a shit about that.
They're getting you what they want to get you. They're not even looking at your registry.
Right.
No.
And there's some things that you can't avoid
Yeah.
in color. There's a way to make it stylish and calming without it just being gray and beige. And I think the biggest thing, like Jaycie said, is stimulation for the baby.
So yeah, don't leave your sister alone.
And all that.
Bother her about it just a little.
Just a little. I think a little
Nicely.
bit of bothering.
And if she's pushing back too much, get the rest of your family involved.
And have an intervention.
And
have
egg
an
her
intervention.
house.
And-
I
oh
think-
my god.
I think I would tell my sister, I would pitch it very kindly and say like, all right, we can stay with the beige, but what about if we theme the room? We make it like a safari. So we stay beige,
True.
but then we get some colorful rhinos or a giraffe. Like we do little things.
You know, rhinos, the most colorful animal.
gray animal that exists in
So her
wild.
sister will love it. But you can add little things. It doesn't have to just be blank. Like that's what I'm envisioning. Is
Yeah.
everything is blank. Like you could maybe tell her, I think you need a theme. Like love the color palette. It's very
Yeah.
calm in here. Let's make it a safari. Like,
My
maybe
advice is
true.
to be chill, but honestly, Jordan, if this was you and you had a beige room, I would immediately go straight to what the fuck are you doing?
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If this was me, you'd be like, hey,
because it would
No.
never be me in this situation. It would be you in this situation. I'd
Absolutely.
be like, girl, are you insane?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then I would come in the middle of the night and I would do something.
And you would
and I would paint
decorate the
room.
whole thing.
Yeah, totally.
And that's how
That
you
sounds
get your
like me.
sister to decorate your nursery for you. Yes. It was all a plot.
Oh my god,
Amazing.
all a lie.
It was all part of the plan.
It was all a dream.
Our second question is more service industry related. Our listener says, my boss won't let me sit at the bar after my shift. Even if I pay in full, I change my clothes, don't want to distract the bartender, still not allowed. What are your thoughts?
I hate this so much.
I was going to say, we have thoughts on this for sure. We've all been
there.
I hate it so much because first off, I think I've been in this situation multiple times. I've worked at places where I have to go sit behind the bar, like almost by the kitchen in this little sad area, and that's the only place you can sit. I've been at places where you have to change, and then you can. I've been at places where you're absolutely not allowed to at all, unless you come in on your own day. Why it bothers me is none of the guests care.
Right.
No guest is paying
don't know.
attention.
They
They
don't
do
even
not
know.
know. They're in their own world. So it's like, are you scared that the guest is going to think you run a happy place where your employees want to hang out?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is the deal?
Currently where I work, that is the case. We're not allowed to sit at the bar. We can go in for dinner on nights off. There's always a drink limit.
Oh, really?
And it was the same
Interesting.
way when I worked at Catch Steak. There was zero, even on off nights, we were never allowed to sit at the bar. Didn't
Yeah.
matter if we were working or not, but we could go in
Wow.
for dinner
Yeah.
on an approved night.
Oh my
Technically, there was a
gosh.
drink limit, but that at least was flexible, of course.
Whoever was
Industry
bartending
and the sommelier is going to bring wine and champagne and all the things. But I've worked places, we've worked at Prohibition, where we were happily allowed to sit at the bar after. We just had to change our clothes.
We just had to change our clothes. But that was after like a new manager. Like when we first started working there, it wasn't like that. We had to ask for that.
Oh,
Whoever our first manager was, we weren't allowed. It was like restaurant policy. And then eventually we had to beg for it. And then eventually we got the A-OK to sit at the bar if we changed a shirt or something. And then we even eventually got like a beer, like a free beer.
right.
We got a shift
drink.
drink. And so like
Love that.
eventually if you, and here's the thing, unionizing works in this instance. Get together with all your employees, get on your boss, because if you stick together, you'll get shit done.
Get
Yeah.
in your H2
Get in your H2
and crush
everything in your path.
everything in your path.
Queen. Agreed. I also totally understand why restaurants do this because they're trying to avoid any
There's a bunch of
embarrassment
legal
if you get
stuff,
too
too, I'm
drunk or legal stuff or whatever.
I didn't even think of that.
But they're always worried about the worst case scenario,
Which,
of
as
having
a
your
business,
employee
of
get too
course
drunk.
they do.
Of
See, as a
course.
perfect person myself, I'm like, oh, this would never happen.
This would never happen.
No,
to
I'm
me.
a classy gal.
I'm responsible, but no, they're like the unfortunate truth is there's a lot of people that will take advantage of something like
Exactly.
that, and they'll make the worst possible decision, and then it is going to fall back on the restaurant because they allowed their employee, even if they're clocked out, to drink at their bar. So
We had a coworker
Damn.
at a past job that got so drunk he was standing on the tables and fell off a table in the middle of the dining room.
there you go.
And that's why, because people like that ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's truly what it
Damn.
is.
It does suck.
It is completely a business mindset in that matter. But I do think it would be okay for places to like give you the chance until you ruin it.
Yeah, I like that.
Give me the chance.
Like
until we ruin it.
let us prove that we can handle it.
Yeah, especially if that whoever employee ruined it doesn't work there anymore. Like give a
Oh,
new
that's
set of
true.
employees
Yeah.
a chance.
Yes, I see what you guys are saying. I
Yeah.
understand. Which is such a bummer. I'm like, oh,
I
you guys
know.
are making so much sense
I
right
know.
now.
I hate making sense.
I know.
Hate
And
when
also-
you guys make sense.
If your criteria for working at a restaurant is if you can drink there after your shift, maybe work somewhere else.
Fair.
Right. Go work at a more of a divey place. 'Cause
Yeah, they don't care.
They of course don't care.
Oh, 100%. I don't enjoy the hard lines of it all.
Yeah,
When
I
I've
think-
done
Agreed.
nothing to upset you.
Yeah.
When I personally haven't done anything wrong.
Like I know I was doing karaoke and backflips on the bar, but I thought it was fun.
But I had a blast. And I made the whole bar do it with me. And you got 8 5-star reviews that night.
Yeah, I worked at a restaurant when we first moved here that even if I came into dinner on my night off, like with people, I wasn't allowed to drink.
Really?
Yeah, I could just get food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there
see,
was like
that's-
it was like no bar, and even on your night off, you're not allowed
Oh
to drink.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, we have options.
And that tells me
sucks.
they've had problems.
Yes, totally. And it was a more pub-like place.
Yeah. I hate that because then your employee is not going to bring people.
Yeah,
Like that, you lose out on some exposure there,
totally.
which is a bit of a bummer.
Hope that helps.
Hope that helped.
Hope it helps.
Work
Let us know for our
somewhere else
advice.
if you need to.
Yeah.
Because you're not alone. This happens at multiple restaurants everywhere in different states. Time for our main course. Our final and biggest stories we've brought to the table this week.
Beautiful. Well, I'd love to kick us off and take a hard left. I have an article about a cave that's been sealed for 5 million years, and it's crawling with aliens, according to scientists.
But Jordan, the Earth is only 2,025 years old.
If the earth is flat, how are there caves?
Also so
Wait.
true. Listen, this story might open your minds. So there is a cave. It's called the Mobile Cave in Romania. It was discovered in 1986 during excavation of a power plant. It's been sealed off from the outside atmosphere for approximately 5.5 million years. So insane.
How do they know that?
I can't even like carbon dating. I'm sure.
Rocks and carbon dating.
Was it time stamped?
Yeah.
Someone carved in the side.
Oh my god. There were
Bye.
5 million lines is a lot.
In the corner, it just said
Bye.
Notches in the wall.
October.
Yeah.
Negative 5 million years ago.
Yeah.
So, because of long isolation, the cave has developed an entirely self-contained ecosystem. Of course, that's
I bet.
so unlike anything else on Earth.
That's so much fun.
It's so insane. It gives me kind of goosebumps because the fact that things like this exist on our Earth, just imagine how many more we have not even discovered. It's
100%.
insane. And I love digging into what's like beneath the surface.
Digging?
Exactly. The inside of the cave is very harsh, super low oxygen naturally. Only about 1/3 of the surface levels have oxygen that's breathable. The rest is very high carbon, methane,
What?
insufficient hydrogen, and 100% humidity.
Ew.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's wet,
What'd you call me?
wet.
This is my hair wet.
Of course, life inside does not rely on sunlight because it didn't see sunlight for quite some time.
I can't see when my eyes are closed.
You just can't. And you definitely can't photosynthesize in that.
No.
So the bacteria feeds off chemical compounds.
Yeah.
Me
as
too.
fuel.
I relate.
This cave is so relatable.
Yeah.
So relatable.
She's just one of the girls.
I can't fucking breathe. No sunlight. Chemicals fueling the bloods.
Put me back in the womb.
One of the coolest parts is that because of this entirely unique ecosystem, they found so many new organisms and species that we've never known about. 123 new fungi, 53 new animal species. Animal. And 37 of those animals are endemic to the cave. They exist nowhere else.
Stop.
How crazy.
So they have evolved just in
a cave of
vacuum.
darkness. In a cave of wonders.
How big is this cave? You say animals.
So the
Do we have
cave...
specs?
Yes. The cave it's not very big. The cave system length is only about 780 feet. And
What is that in football fields? Okay. If a football field is how many yards?
120.
120. Oh, thank you, sports girls. So a yard is 3 feet. I need to know this in football field.
So if a yard is 3 feet, math.
Okay, so 780
That's
divided
almost
by
8 stories.
divided by 3.
80 stories.
So that's 260 yards. So that's about 2.2 football fields. Great. So
Yeah.
not that big.
We're
No.
measuring everything in football
And-
fields from here on out.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's the American way. That's how you get people to understand how big something is, truly.
Exactly. It really
I'm
is.
0.017 football fields tall.
So that means I'm like,
Mid-size
what,
queen.
0.015? Mid-size queen.
Mid-size queen over here.
I only take up 0.1 of a football
So
field.
teeny tiny, dainty, itty bitty.
But they're going to blow away in the wind.
Just like one of those.
Oop, there you go. Bye.
And it's also only accessible via a shaft that's 69 feet deep. I knew you were going to laugh
Holy
when I
shit.
said shaft.
And it's 69 feet
69
deep.
feet
You're telling
shaft.
me they didn't do that on purpose? And that is the magic of the universe, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what I'm saying.
Triangles.
The universe always has our back.
Shafts. Yeah.
69 feet shafts. That's like half a football field.
It's tiny.
Exactly.
Some might say it's small.
Hey,
Say.
it's average.
Sorry. Oh, it's huge. Oh.
Oh my god, it's a huge shaft.
Yep. Oh my god. Football fields and dicks.
The American way.
Yep. So that's how big. Many of the animals are blind and colorless, so they're like translucent because they
What?
rely on having had to adapt to darkness. So that's what happens when skin doesn't see light.
That's what it's gonna happen to that baby. So what you're saying is that's what's gonna happen to that fucking baby if it grows up in a beige room.
It's gonna be translucent.
He's
Tell
gonna
your
be
sister.
blind.
He can't thrive in
He's not thriving, and he's gonna be blind and colorless.
Talk about sad babies. She's gonna be so translucent.
So you were saying?
Yep. A lot of them rely on tactical senses because they don't have vision. But so where the alien comes into this is that the cave has a potential that there is, I guess these animals could be considered extraterrestrial life. Obviously not extraterrestrial because they are terrestrial,
Yeah.
but alien-like because the surface and the ecosystem is very similar to moons, like the moon Europa of Jupiter or Enceladus of Saturn. I'm sorry.
No, I knew that. You didn't have to tell me that one.
Enceladus of Saturn. Yeah.
No,
no,
me
I
and the
knew that.
moons go
Yeah.
way back.
Yeah.
Which are very similar to subsurface of oceans. So they're insanely like dark and wet and extremely chemical driven.
Like the anglerfish.
Yes.
Deep sea. So you say animals. Are they fish-like or are they mammal-like? Is there even a type of categorization that exists for these organisms? What do they look like?
What are they giving? Are they giving lizard?
What are they giving?
That's a great question.
Are they giving frog? Are they giving dolphin?
They're more like insects, leeches, spiders, pseudoscorpions, centipedes,
so
animals of that sort. Like we don't have
Critters.
translucent dogs running around in there.
Right. I didn't think so, but like I just wanted a better idea. Yeah, that's a good word.
Like creepy
Hannah.
crawlies.
Critters.
Critters.
Thank you.
Creepy
Scientifically
crawlies.
speaking, they're classified as critters.
Yep.
Critters,
Water scorpions, snails.
Snails. I was
That
waiting
sort
for
of
a
thing.
cute thing. So at least we have snails.
Helobia dobrozica. That's one of the snails, and it's been inhabiting the cave for 2 million years.
What? That's an old snail.
There's
Grandpa.
these critters are old as fuck.
Grandpa.
Yeah, they're creepy crawlies. It's probably not a place most people want to go.
creepy
it's really not.
crawlies.
But when you
So
zoom
cool.
way in on them, they could be cutesy.
They're just little guys.
The spider from
Oh,
Harry
hell
Potter.
no.
Yeah, get that shit away from
way.
me.
Don't look it up. I thought they were gonna be cute.
No,
don't.
don't. This
do it.
guy's cute.
There's-
Look at him.
No, thank you. You
Like
guys
the
have
little
fun.
wormy.
Yeah, the little wormy guys.
The little wormy and like
Oh,
lizardy
he looks like
ones.
the alien in Elio.
Oh, I didn't watch it yet.
Me neither. So that reference went right over my head.
We all watched a trailer in theaters together.
You're right, and we cried.
I thought it was gonna be really cute, so I need to watch it.
I just haven't watched it.
It's fine.
Okay, great, good to know.
Oh wait, no, the movie is cute. I meant it's
Okay.
fine that you haven't watched it.
Oh, I see.
No, you're not off the hook.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
No, I'm gonna remember this. I'm looking at the cave on a map. It's off the coast too, which is so much cooler. It's
Yeah.
not like it was in a mountain and found. Like,
Right.
It's in the water.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
This is the type of thing in science that is allowing us to further understand like space and our own origins on this planet, because there is shit like this all over this planet that we
Right.
can't even begin to discover yet.
Well, especially in the ocean.
Exactly.
The ocean is only like what 5% discovered.
Yeah,
you can.
something like that.
The ocean's not my business.
It's none of my business
It's none of my
what's down
business.
there.
No thanks, the ocean.
Literally no thank you. As soon as it gets pitch black, if you scuba dive, no, I'm out.
Well, yeah,
Submarine,
like
you got me
super
fucked up.
deep subterranean levels.
I do not need to go see the Titanic. I fully
No
believe
interest.
you. I believe
What is that
you.
phobia of like seeing man-made objects
Underwater?
What?
I have that.
I have that. But it's one of those things where it's like I freakily like it, but hate it at the same time. I
Exactly.
feel so gross, but also I can't look away.
Like the creepy videos on TikTok that zoom in under the water with the statues, like
Terrifying.
The,
What?
that
I love those.
those
yeah,
soldier
no, it's
so
statues.
cool.
It
giving
freaks
me
me out.
goosebumps.
It freaks me out.
I just
My
learned about a new
whole-
phobia. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
Where were we? We were on vacation with our family and we were doing like snorkeling, and there was a plane that was underwater, and I was freaking out, and I was like, get me out of here right now. I cannot do this.
So I'm looking at it on the map too. Just a quick side note. I zoomed out just a little bit of this cave. Next to it, how trippy is this? Next to it is the town going south to north. There are the towns Saturn, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune.
Okay.
Wait, shut
How
up.
trippy is that?
That was
Yeah.
They missed out on having that in this article. That is very
That's trippy.
interesting.
Okay.
Oh, and I did find the fear. It's called submechanophobia.
Perfect.
That checks out actually.
I get those videos where it's like animatronics underwater.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Theme park rides.
Yep.
That
That have been
were
dumped in the ocean.
abandoned. Freaky.
What a fun ecosystem.
There's-
for the fishies.
There's
If a
that.
roller coaster gets dropped,
Right?
You get a really cool, colorful ecosystem.
I feel
my
like that would
God.
just help
They're
the coral
all
reefs.
at
Yeah.
a theme park underwater.
Yes.
How fun for them.
Wait, that's another Pixar movie. Finding Nemo 3.
Dear
Finding
Pixar.
Nemo 3.
Theme park underwater.
Theme park underwater.
We just have good movie ideas. We have the pigeons. We have theme parks for fish.
Theme parks are fish.
Get me Mr. Wonderful on the phone.
Dear sharks.
Somebody get me Bob Iger. I got a movie for you. Yeah, there's that really beautiful big sculpture. I think it's in Australia. You can see the people when the water levels rise.
Oh, I don't know that one.
And so it's like purposeful. It's kind of like Moana, where the water levels and you see the statue. It's like humongous, but it really freaks me out. I can't keep looking at this stuff. It's really freaking me out.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh.
It is none of my business what has been thrown down there.
No.
Nope.
Truly not for me to know.
But if the little anglerfish want to keep coming up and saying hi, that's okay.
You're welcome.
Wait, yeah, that little anglerfish that floated to the surface.
That was really sweet.
that little romantic.
That
thing.
was
cried.
a moment.
You cried?
I saw somebody make a comic strip.
Yeah, the
of
comic strip.
Fish
Yeah.
coming up and
It
saying
was
goodbye to people. and
beautiful.
it was really cute.
It broke my heart.
Rooting for the anglerfish.
I guess we're going to find out more about these species as they study them and
Super cool.
probably find more caves like this and discover more about our
Right.
home.
Well, what is like the oldest thing that has been discovered on Earth before?
They just discovered something new, actually.
Wasn't it Venus of Willendorf? You would know her. We learned about her in art history. She's
Okay.
Piece of art.
Oh, yes.
She's really curvy.
Yes.
I thought she was the oldest, but I could be.
There is a
so wrong.
substance called tiny zircon crystal that was
find it
found
at
in
Claire's.
West.
Now at Claire's.
Now it clears.
It was found in Western Australia's Jack Hills, and it dates to about 4.4 billion years ago.
Okay. So,
Holy wow.
in the grand scheme, 5.5 million isn't that much.
No, exactly. It's
It's
not
a
even.
blink. Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This planet is insane. It's so freaking cool. This
Science
type of
is
this
cool.
type of thing just really helps put into perspective
Mm-hmm.
how unimportant
Shit is.
shit is.
Love.
It's so unserious.
If you can learn anything from this story, it's you don't fucking matter.
We are
No.
so unserious.
Wear those jeans, even if you think people will hate them, because guess what? Nothing fucking matters.
Nope.
Live your life how you want to live it. Be happy. Do whatever and crush everything in your path, queen.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we are just a blink
And we're
in space history.
such fools if we think we know everything.
True.
And that's a big topic
Couldn't be
happening
me.
in the science and history world right now, is that scientists and historians are so quick to have definitives,
Mm-hmm.
and other scientists are like, that's the entire opposite point of our profession. It's that everything is a
Oh.
thesis until proven, but we're constantly learning new things.
Right.
So for historians to say definitive information about timelines of the world, like, we don't know anything, and we're going to keep learning, and we can
I'm
only
sure
learn
that
so
there's
much.
truth to carbon dating.
No, yes, but
So they can only put together a timeline based on what they know. So what they're saying is true, I'm sure, is what's actually true.
But
Well,
did you know that George
sometimes.
Washington did not know there were dinosaurs? I think that's what Jordan's trying to say.
And I did know that. The discovery of dinosaurs happened after George
like,
Washington.
we don't know what we don't know.
well, and people, it's more so because there are scientists who are arguing like that's not possible, and they're like, but I have
But they're
scientific
wrong.
data. You just don't want to admit that what you previously said has now been overturned.
Yeah.
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 And that's
How
really
different
what
would
it
the
is.
world be if people started a sentence with like, "Hey, I don't know," but or
Exactly.
could easily be like, "No way,
Right.
I was wrong." That's crazy.
Exactly.
Let's talk about it.
That's
like,
the whole
how
thing.
different would the world be? You could be like, "Oh, I didn't know," but if you had the power to say, "Oh, I didn't know that."
preaching.
I mean, if I am going to listen to a scientist, I would hope that he wouldn't say, well, I don't know for sure, but
I only listen to Bill Nye,
Facts.
so
science
I wouldn't know. Speaking about animals, I have a little bit of animal food news.
animal food news.
Oh no.
Not fishies or spiders or critters.
Trigger warning, vegetarians.
Get out of here. Get out.
Get Arby's has officially launched steak nuggets.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you can order it at Arby's. They are the only fast food chain, I believe, at the moment that is serving steak bite-sized nuggets as an entree in a combo meal. So you can get it on its own as just bite-sized
Just a cup of steak.
nuggets. Yeah. Or you could get it with Havarti cheese and crispy onions. They have it as a sandwich. Or you could get it over mac and cheese.
Okay, yum.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Like, kind of crazy. And to think this article was
That's so funny to be saying kind of crazy about steak bites at a fast food restaurant.
But one thing about
we were
Arby's,
just talking about aliens, and now we're talking about
Arby's.
Arby's.
and one thing about Arby's,
This is the natural flow.
they have the
They
meats.
have the meats. They have so much meat.
They have the meats, and now they have the small meats.
Please get our meat.
Now they have the small meat.
They have so much meat. Get it away. I need so much meat.
Too much meats.
Yeah, they're saying it's a whole new way to nugget. If you guys haven't noticed, the fast food world right now is so chicken. There's chicken.
These phrases are killing me.
Thank you.
It's so
It's so chicken.
But you understood exactly what I meant when I
Yeah,
said that.
I pictured Merida.
the nugget game. The nugget game, historically, chicken and dinosaurs.
Exactly. Selective chicken and dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But now we're adding steak to the mix because we got new nugs.
New nugs.
New nugs.
I want to use nugget as like, and not N-U-G-G-E-T, but like nugget as a verb, like N-U-G space I-T. Nugget.
Yeah.
When in doubt, nugget.
Beautiful.
You can nug anything if you want.
Exactly. Yes,
Truly.
they are
This is like a new. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cut you off again here because I can't let this go. This is like the classic. Is hot dog sandwich? Is it a nugget?
Yes.
What is a nugget? Is it
I'm
good?
going
Correct.
nugget. I'm going something you can hold in between your index finger and a thumb is a nugget.
Is a popcorn a nugget?
Yeah,
Okay.
a nugget.
Interesting.
Of popcorn. Well, it's the
nugget.
whole dish. The popcorn. That's all of it.
Yeah.
But I would say a piece that is part of a larger sum once was part of a chicken. Now
That
is
is
within
true.
my fingers. But a popcorn is the whole food.
Because if you think
Yeah.
about like a gold
You're
nugget,
right.
Yes.
like
Yeah.
if you have gold, you have a gold nugget. That's
Yeah.
just a piece of the
A
gold.
piece of something larger.
Yes.
Steak nugget.
Wow, you're
That's so funny.
right.
'Cause when
Thank you.
I
feel
never
really
thought
good.
of that.
I feel so good about that right now.
Okay, science community. Listen up. Hannah has a new thesis. And it is that and it's about nuggets.
What is a nugget?
What is a nugget?
How to define a nugget. I live by that.
These are the
Imagine-
hard-hitting questions.
Imagine it already is defined like that in Webster's.
Don't
between-
look it up. I don't want to know.
Okay, I don't want to know.
Because it is what I said. And that's all we need to know.
That's all we need to know.
Yeah, they are trying to tap into like this broader shift of the world being like protein forward, and they
Yeah.
want it to be a snackable idea, but they didn't want it to feel like an expensive upgrade.
Yeah.
They
like a
wanted
steak
it to
dinner.
seem, yes, exactly. Like they
Crazy.
wanted it to be a munchie, a nibble you can grab, which I love.
I would try it,
I would try it in a
definitely
heartbeat.
try it.
but I hate Arby's.
But what are the dipping sauces?
Okay, so it doesn't come with one, which is a green flag, I think. But you can get it.
No.
But no,
Like a horsey sauce?
they literally offered that. I tried to. I was debating
Yum.
ordering some, but with all the fees and stuff, it was way too much, and I don't live close enough to an Arby's to go get it.
no
yeah.
way.
Because I did really think about it.
This is a theme with you picking food stories and saying you're going to get it, but then we
And then
don't.
we don't.
And then I don't.
We're going to. This has to happen.
No, I know. I would really love to try it. I'm hoping the pictures look great. It looks very, very appetizing. I wanted to order it too because I want to see if once it arrives, if it's very small, if you
Right.
kind of feel a little like you're missing out, you didn't get enough bang for your buck. I'm super, super curious about it.
And how it travels. Like,
True.
as a fast food
Yeah.
delivery, will it make it and still be good and hot and fresh?
Yeah, because it's not battered. It's not
Right.
battered and
It's
fried at
just
all.
steak.
It's just steak.
Steak tips.
And I kind of
Crazy.
love this so
That is
much
crazy.
as, you know, a skinny girl who No, but as someone who was on a GLP-1 and was very focused on protein and fiber, and I still try to maintain that, like I love this option. I think this is a great option. I think this is a really cool addition to the protein market to grab. I also think what a lot of places, I love this, Arby's, good job, high five. Second note of this, I think what a lot of fast food places need to focus on top of the protein, because that's great, is the side dishes. I think you need to offer more if you're going towards a healthier protein-based meal. I think you need to offer different kinds of sides. I love the mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, wedges. I love that stuff. Curly fries
very
to die
steak
for.
dinner.
To die for. It's so good. But you can get me in your door if you have interesting sides. Like if you had a side of broccoli, like steamed broccoli with garlic, something super simple. That's a great meal. Steak bites and broccoli.
Yeah.
And you can still add your carbs, but if you were to serve people balance, I think you're going to get more people through your doors. I think that's something Chick-fil-A does really well, is they have soups, fries, kale Caesar is insanely popular, and it's very simple. It's pre-mixed. You don't have to do any work. Their side salads are amazing, and I love them. I love getting their side
I
salads.
don't think I've ever had a Chick-fil-A salad.
Oh, I have.
They're
very
great.
good.
And they
Interesting.
always have great lettuce. Like the
Yeah.
quality.
Because I don't think of Chick-fil-A as a place to get a salad.
No, of course not.
I know. I also did work there for years.
Yeah.
So I think I
True.
look at the
You've
menu
tried it all.
differently, and I've tried it all. Like when fall comes, they're really known for their chicken tortilla soup, and they have year-round chicken noodle soup. Their side salad
I
is
don't even
amazing.
think I knew they had soup.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. No, their soups are good. They're
very good.
Interesting.
but they offer a lot of options, and I know that they have the grilled nuggets that also are very tasty. So people love it, and you can get a variety of healthy options with your protein. So the protein is a great move, but
Yeah.
I do wish you offer, or places in general would offer more veggies, because then you'd get me through the door if I felt like I was getting more balanced versus just
Yeah,
eating so much, because I can do that everywhere.
They would just all
and
be
I will do
frozen.
it.
It'd
Yeah.
all be frozen.
Well, that's the thing
veggies.
too. Is I think I disagree with that just because I'm not going to a fast food place for their healthy sides. I want the
Yeah,
mashed
to be
potatoes. I want the mac
healthy.
and cheese, broccoli, even frozen. is probably more expensive than noodles,
Potatoes,
and cheese, and
yeah.
potatoes. So they're probably not even going to take that risk
Are
either.
they doing this as a point to try to have healthier options, or was
No, they're just
Steak
entering
nuggets?
more into.
No, I didn't think so, but Hannah was saying just the high protein.
Yes, they are focusing on the high protein market right now.
Got it.
That is kind of taking over diet culture right now.
sure.
But a
The
lot of
keto,
that, what's partnered with that is fiber, because if you're doing high protein, you need fiber so
Right.
your body can break it down. So like that's a great note, and I'm super proud of them.
Yeah.
I would love to try it.
I actually
But
would
a
like to
side
try
thing,
it.
like even at Popeyes, I'm always inclined to get the beans. I love
beans are
having
good.
an option
The
that's
beans are
not
good. You're
fried
right.
Yeah.
because odds are I'm gonna get both.
Baked potato at Wendy's.
I will get both, 100%.
Baked potato
Because
at
I'm
Wendy's.
going to your place for something unique. If I'm going to Arby's, which I don't really go ever, but I would go to try this, I will also go for your curly fries. If I'm going somewhere, it's because I want something on your menu. But if I have more options to zhuzh it up, especially if you're going with a friend or a partner and you're getting multiple sides, or you're like, I do need to be healthy right now. I do kind of need more. So I'm going to get this broccoli, but let's share a large fry. Because I still want the nibble. I still need the crispiness
Yeah.
because I came all the way here
And
and
the
I want a
salty.
curly fry.
Well, yeah. I just want to go back really quickly to me saying that I hate Arby's, and I do say that with my chest because I have tried it multiple times. I have had a bad experience every single time.
Yeah.
I've tried so many different things, different sandwiches. Their meat is bad.
That's what I'm most worried about.
actually
is
like
the quality.
I just not even the quality. I don't care if quality's bad because I like McDonald's.
Same.
It just tastes bad.
Well-
I've gotten their mac and cheese. I think their mac and cheese is ass. I would try the steak bites.
Right.
They look good.
But it depends.
I'll give it
do
another
look
chance.
on the quality of meat that they're buying.
You're
because
so
if you're
right.
not going to bread it, it has to be good meat.
Totally.
And
Totally.
it's really easy to do bad steak, like fatty,
Yeah.
like not good cuts. Like you have to have a good cut of meat.
100%.
Otherwise, you're not going to be happy about it.
No, I'm curious.
I know, and I'm
wanna get
so
this.
curious too because
shall see.
I am cool with Arby's, but I don't go for the meat. I
That's all. What are you saying? That's all they have.
No, they have a ton of stuff. It's
They have the meat.
exactly. But I've always been a chicken girl. Like I was just a picky eater. Chicken
Yeah.
nuggets was always like my safe place. That's what I got everywhere I went regardless.
Yeah.
They have chicken sandwiches and other stuff. They have mozzarella sticks. They have Jamocha shakes and curly fries. So anytime I go there, I stock up on like what would be their appetizers. Like,
Yeah.
I get sides.
All their sides.
And the Jamocha shake, like I'm going for a specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I'm tagging along with someone, I'm just going to get the couple of things I know. I've never tried their beef.
Beef.
And then
Well, yeah, you don't like sliced deli
Smelling
meats.
beef.
No,
so
not
it's
really.
just so yeah. You having a point about wanting more sides makes sense because the main thing that they sell you don't eat.
I know, but they do. I was looking at their menu today. They have stepped it up. I have not looked at an Arby's menu in years.
Me neither.
They have sliders. They have grilled chicken. They have crispy chicken. They have buffalo chicken. They had a lot of options. I was surprised. I haven't looked at one of their menus in forever, so I didn't really know what to expect.
Where is the nearest
we'll have to
Arby's?
try it. Yeah.
No
hear.
idea.
No idea.
I need to look
I
it
don't
up.
think we have one nearby us
at all.
at all. I'm thinking of
Yeah,
our
it's
train
not really-
stations. We don't have anything
No.
around.
I'll have to look into this
Yeah.
because I am going to the land of fast food chains, Florida, next week. So
Oh, I
This
was
is
gonna
true,
say we could
which
go
is
on a
true.
date after work,
Dang.
but you're right. If Florida will give you an opportunity to get it quicker, then I understand.
yeah, I'll try some steak.
Let's do it.
The science of food and also the science of music.
Meats.
And steak does make me feel better, but also scientifically now,
Mhm.
music can make you feel better.
I love
Let's
this.
talk about
We're
it.
so Bill Nye today.
So, oh my god, so much science.
We're women in STEM.
Women
in STEM.
Hashtag
Proud of
women in
us.
STEM. Last story, last meal of the day. There's a nurse at UC San Diego, Rod Salese, and he plays guitar or ukulele for healing patients upon request. Sometimes he even sings. There was an article in AP News about it. This article talks about how now a lot of research is being done into the healing properties of music.
That's beautiful.
Right. So, whether it be like a simple injury or a chronic illness, there was a study conducted at Erasmus University in Rotterdam, the Netherlands, to measure the pain tolerance in relation to 5 different genres of music: rock, pop, classical, electronic, and urban. So when you think of
Yeah.
relaxation, you think of classical music. But this study actually proves that it's not just classical music. It can be any genre. This article states, although it did not outperform other genres, the tendency to select classical music for pain relief might be shaped by cultural belief that regards classical music as more sophisticated. What actually had the highest results was when people listened to music that they already like. That had a higher.
Because it's already
that
endorphin
makes
stimulating.
sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you listen to music, your pain tolerance gets higher because you're more distracted, essentially. This is an emotional connection to your body. They did tests where they would do cold stimulation, and while listening to music, they could last longer until they were in pain.
Wow.
So,
I guess that makes a lot of sense.
right. So they also used podcasts in this study, and they said podcasts had no change whatsoever. So
Naturally.
Oh, what is that little font right there? Except for the Waitlist podcast.
Except for the Waitlist podcast.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's what I thought it said.
So we often think of music as an emotional experience, but it turns out it can affect our physicality too. So I think that's why when you're getting tattoos, people will put headphones in and they'll listen to music and it'll just distract you from what's happening. If you have an injury, listen to music and it'll take your mind off of the pain. Like,
So true.
I often listen to music when I read books to heighten the emotional experience. I'll
Right.
put playlists to certain types of books.
You said doo-doo.
doo-doo.
She does.
And this got me thinking about like what are ways in our lives that we already see this happen all the time. Mothers sing to their crying children to ease
You're so right.
whatever pain, whatever emotions they're going through. Katniss sang to Rue during the Hunger Games when she was shot with an arrow.
Oh my god.
Trigger warning.
So true.
Women have birthing playlists in order to take their minds off of
You're damn
literally
right.
the
You're damn
most
sure.
painful experience a woman can go through.
Yep.
Mine's gonna be 2000s hip hop probably.
Hell yeah. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
She's not
Yeah.
pregnant, ladies,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she gonna get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that you should.
let it burn.
Ring of Fire, girl, push.
Crying.
Dude. Exactly.
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 This makes sense. I love this.
Yeah, so it's
I love they're
just
studying it.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's something that I feel like we subconsciously know, like putting on music can calm you down, or not even just calm you down, but
hype
it
you
can
up,
just
or-
exactly. We know that it affects us emotionally, so knowing now, like maybe you can trick your brain if you have to like do something that's kind of painful. You can trick your brain into thinking like it's not going to be as painful. If you have to get a shot or something, maybe listen to music if you're really anxious about something. It can really have an effect on you to just chill you out.
Did they mention anything about doctors playing music during surgeries?
Not in this particular study, but yes, that is, I believe, the Mozart effect.
Yeah, it's like even you're unconscious in a surgery, but doctors will play music probably a little bit for their own brain and concentration, but
Right.
also because it's supposed to be a good environment and background for the patient.
Oh,
Right.
you guys aren't on Ortho TikTok.
Ortho TikTok?
There's Ortho TikTok right now that I'm all over, where
Okay.
just basically the doctors in ortho, when they're in surgery, nurses are filming themselves like outside the door and they're playing like intense rap. And
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a thing that they're like
Yes.
bros. And so when they're doing
the
surgery,
ortho doctors.
it's-
Wait, if
Wait,
I know
isn't that in
anything,
Grey's?
yes, if there's anything I know from from Grey's Anatomy, it's that the ortho doctors are the cool guys.
Yeah.
They
of-
play that hard rock, they're rock and roll,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
punk,
They're the cool people
So
of
true.
the
'Cause
surgical
they're
floors.
pounding
Yeah,
bone.
yeah.
they're
Listen,
boning.
and they won't stop boning.
They just they bone all day.
No, that's also why, like, if you see dudes in metal bands, they're always the chillest people because they have all of this energy, exertion when,
So
they,
true.
when they perform that, like, they get off stage and they're like, yeah, I'm chill.
I'm sure I got it all out.
Don't need to punch a wall. I just I screamed a scrum for 5
I
hours.
scrummed, and now
love
I'm
that.
good. That's therapy.
That's
And that's
science.
therapy. Yeah.
I mean, I know music therapy is obviously a
Yes.
thing, but
So now, like, connect that to physicality.
to the actual physical,
The actual
that's
body.
super cool.
That makes me want to apply it more strategically too.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have thought to wear it during a tattoo necessarily.
Yeah.
But like that's really cool to
Yeah.
apply it.
Wear your
more.
music.
You're gonna wear your music.
I'm gonna wear it proud.
Loud and proud. Right in my ears.
Me and my music.
Is it just this one clinic / hospital / medical program right now?
No, there's
Like a bunch.
a bunch of different studies. This is just the one that I chose to talk about.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I feel like this is something that we're gonna even find out so much more about too.
Right. The
God,
science
guys,
of music.
Science,
I
man.
know. It makes me think of that song at the end of 50 First Dates with the ukulele when you talked about Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I'm blanking on who sings it. Like
That's the nurse's favorite song to sing. Yeah, because it's like
it's
just
so
relaxing.
healing. Like
Yeah.
that makes me feel the feels.
I
All of
thought
them.
you were gonna say, "Wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up?"
No, I'm just gonna quote Sean Astin and be like, look at these glutes.
Just Adam Sandler crying on a boat.
It's the best scene. She remembers me. Truly a masterpiece.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have
Pain.
if you have pain, whether it be chronic or if you know you're gonna have to deal with something painful in the future, pick a song to listen to. It can be, and now that we've learned, pick a song that you like. It doesn't have to be a specific type of
Totally.
music. Don't
Right.
force yourself to listen to classical just because you think it's going to relax you. Listen to what you like, because that's what you're most emotionally connected to relax your body.
Obsessed.
It'll make you happier.
And if it's the
And endorphins
sludgiest,
make people happy.
heaviest Slipknot song, go for it.
Hell yeah. You can scrum it and you can nug it.
Just nugget.
Yeah, I think we're ready for the check.
Great.
Check's been dropped. Thank you so much for listening. You can find us on Spotify, Substack, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to tell your friends. Please subscribe. Leave us a 5-star review because you love us. And we'll be back next Wednesday to serve you more stories.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Today's sources are H&M, Vogue Magazine, Brand VM, AP News, The Impact of Different Music Genres on Pain Tolerance, Emphasizing the Significance of Individual Music Genre Preferences, a Medical Study, Popular Mechanics, Variety, Page 6, USA Today, and Food Network.